this morning in Presque Isle, Maine with Linwood Winslow from the Maine Potato Growers Incorporated. We're here to show the new XR3000 Reel Watch system, and I'm going to let Linwood talk about it.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. We're excited to be trying your new XR3000 Reel Watch. It's a product that we've been hearing about for a year now, and a really exciting product for us. A lot of farmers are going back to reels, irrigation reels in this part of the world, because they now have a lot of infrastructure, and they want the technology and the availability and the ability to monitor and control some of the features like they do their pivots with their cell phone. And this gives growers a chance to have some more information, more control over their reels and how they operate. And we're excited to be demoing one here today in our yard. We have installed an XR3000 on one of our new Kifco ag grains, and we've pulled out our gun cart with your radio and receiver, radio and battery on the gun cart. We've made several pulls here. We're very pleased with the performance of this product. We now can monitor the angle of the gun cart.
Yep.
We can tell if it's flipped over or running straight. We can tell the distance from the gun or from the reel, so that we know how far we are away from the end of a pull. We also can tell if it's moving, and if there's an issue, we can get to the field through text alerts to shut that off. And just a really neat product that I think is going to be affordable and a lot of interest to our growers here.
Right, and the one additional measurement that the radio actually does too is the measures the pressure at the gun. So you get the water pressure to know that your pump is still running, and so on and so forth. So if you've run out of fuel, you'll know, and you can send somebody out to take care of the system. So all of this stuff will help you prevent damage to your crops. Say the cart tips over, it'll tell you if it's done that. So you'll be able to manage the exceptions rather than always worrying about what it's doing.
And that's important here in Maine, because our growers are getting used to managing the irrigation pivots at home, sitting on the deck with the family. They can monitor and control the pressures. They can tell if there's a failure, if there's any issue, and alerts them and go to the field. Well, we have not had that with the irrigation reels. And one thing that's very difficult in all areas of agriculture, and especially here, is labor. And we find growers just don't have the workforce to chase these things around all night long. So now, hopefully they can find some efficiency with this product, and know that things are operating properly, and know when they need to run to the field to deal with an issue.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so here we can see the 4 measurements we're taking from the radio that's mounted on the cart. We're looking at reel gun pressure. So in this case here, water pressure 42 psi. We're looking at the roll angle of the cart, so it's about 1 degree, so it's pretty vertical. It's in its normal position. And we're also seeing that the cart has been pulled out in this particular case 139 feet. This is a demo. And we're going to see that reel rate graph increase in a few minutes once we start moving the cart in. Okay, so now we've moved down. We're at the working end of this cart. As it moves along, how many feet per hour do you think we're moving at here approximately?
About
210 feet per hour. So what we have is we have the radio here, which is measuring GPS. It's measuring water pressure. We've got a simulator on here at this point. And the angle of the cart, whether it's tipped left or right, and also how many feet we are away from its original starting point at the reel. So as this cart is moving forward now, that radio continues to send a signal back to the base station, telling its exact position, its exact angle, the water pressure in case the line breaks or anything of that sort, and the angle that the cart is sitting at in case it tips over on a hill or something of that sort.
Well, this is really to me, the important part of this operation. A grower can lose a lot of money if this cart flips over and no one catches it for several hours, and do a lot of crop damage. Same thing with mechanical damage to the equipment. So for a grower, this is going to be a really important feature. It's going to bring them a little bit into the future with their reels, like they have with other products they're currently using technology to manage. Now, again, with help and with labor issues, this is going to be a big benefit. Another thing that's really beneficial to us as a dealer is that now our technicians can have access to this information without driving out to a field. So if a grower has an issue, and we can all look and see what's happening, or tell that we may be able to diagnose this right from the comfort of our own home to make the decisions. Are they going to hire me to go to the field and fix it, or can they do it themselves? So there's just a tremendous amount of value in this product.